What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Ultra here. Today, I'm about to talk about something interesting. Talk about two game consoles. And the first one is something that's been rumored by a lot of people, and it's looking like it's 100% true with Nintendo Switch 2. First off, let's have a moment of silence for Ethica.
Hardpoint located.
And it would be real good if he was here to do the joke but I don't really think it's much of a change. Just saw them eternally. It's kind of like the Famicom to the Famicom 2. Like button changes, maybe a design change, but overall, like it's the same thing as Nintendo. However, it's said to be way more powerful. I'm speculating Steam Deck or Ioneo level of specs. Nothing too crazy, but just think about that. The way Nintendo has been making their games lately. I'm trash right here. I gotta go in. But yeah, they've been making a very high definition games that are timeless, pretty much. Like the Nintendo 64 and the Super Nintendo games and the SEGA Genesis, you can just keep it and play it over and over. Not really worried about the save, but now we're in an age where saves are very important. Just played the game, you have fun, beat the game, played it over, collected everything. It's the same thing now with Nintendo, because now games like this are more just cash grabs, or you just buying camos, everything. Because you don't really play value when the next game comes out. It might come out every year. And another company that has done something like that might come out with a console in the next 3 years or so, give or take, is SEGA. And I've been speculating this for a long time because for years, since like the 25th anniversary, they've been dropping what's they call the classic consoles and arcades and stuff like that. And also they pulled out of the arcade business, and that wouldn't make sense because that's where they put most of their games that nobody really sees. You get Sonic and Yakuza and stuff of that nature and some classics, but on the arcade is where they really shine, and they're just pulling out since like the 25th anniversary. They're closing stuff down left and right, and now they're at their last consoles to make classic, and they displayed these games at one of the Game Awards, but they didn't show any console at the end. Right? Usually when you see the preview of a game, it'll say platform not announced or something like that. I have at least 1 or 2 console logos, but there were no console there. And in the commercial, they were holding a controller. It looked like an Xbox controller or a PS5 controller, but at the time, there were no black PS5 controller. At the time, there were no black Xbox controller. It wasn't that, color of like, it wasn't that hue. And they didn't show the logo. They showed DreamCast logo. They showed, like, why would they pull out their best stock after all this time, not show a console logo? What's going on? And I just think, like, maybe they're just doing the last run. That's why they gave us Shadow, and this only gonna give us Yakuza. It's a good time for people that play that. I ain't ever really get into that game type. Maybe when I get older, I'll probably play it, but I owned it on PS2. Wasn't really it. I just played Virtual Quest. Pretty fun times, but yeah, I just think that Sega might come out with a console too, because like Sony and Microsoft compete with each other, stuff like that, but not to compete, but Nintendo might need a companion to give them a run for that money to push them to the edge once again, that we might be getting that again. But if you watch this video, thank you. If you want to watch the rest of this gameplay, you can, but that was it. I keep talking. I'll talk about like my favorite games from Nintendo, Sega. Nah, that's gonna be. Never mind. We'll get into another video for that. Have a good one.
Captured the hard point. Hard point is